With the government planning on switching off FM radio in favour of digital radio in just 4 years' time, us motorists need to start thinking about how we're going to listen to the wireless in our cars. While internet streaming might be the future, right now in-car digital radio is the only option. Some cars like this VW Charan come with a DAB radio fitted as standard, but some manufacturers don't even offer it as an optional extra. You could buy an aftermarket stereo with a DAB receiver like the one in this Ford Mondeo, but that probably means paying somebody to install it, and not everybody wants to ruin the feng shui of their dashboard. Which is why I want to try out some of these in-car DAB adapters, removable products for your car that let you listen to digital radio. The first one I'll test is the Pure Highway. It costs around 70 quid and, like all the adapters I'll test today, can connect to the car's stereo either through an FM signal or by auxiliary cable. And it seems to be working incredibly well. There are no little dropouts, the signal is really clear, it sounds a lot more defined than normal FM radio. It's actually just lost signal for the first time driving around Birmingham, and as is always the case with digital radio, it doesn't just go a bit fuzzy, it suddenly sounds like it's underwater and then it disappears. It's actually really annoying. So, the Pure Highway. It did drop its signal a couple of times when we were in the city, but overall it's easy to use, has a discreet aerial, sounds decent. It's just a shame about all the wires. Next is the Sonichi S1000. It's more expensive at £90 and more complicated to fit, with an external magnetic aerial that needs to be carefully routed around the door seal and into the car. The good news is that as the product is exclusive to Halfords, aerial installation by a fitter is thrown in for free. Now, I was hoping that the Sonichi with its massive external aerial would have better signal than the Pure Highway, but in the exact same piece of road that the Pure Highway lost all of its reception, the Sonichi has done exactly the same. First it sounded waffly, and now the radio's on, nothing's coming out. Disappointing, really. After an hour of easy listening on my varied route, I was impressed with the Sonichi's features. It has more presets than the other adapters and a light sensor which dims the screen at night. So the Sonichi is elegant to look at and easy to use, but the reception isn't any better than the Pure Highway, which, considering it is more expensive and comes with a geeky external aerial, is disappointing. The final product I'm going to try is the Clarity CDAB7. Priced at £50, it's the cheapest and the smallest adapter here, but how will it compare? I've just switched on the Clarity and I already have two problems. Firstly, the buttons are on the top of the unit and you can't see them when you're sitting in the driver's seat. Secondly, instead of being able to scroll through all the stations quickly and select the one you want to tune into, you have to tune through them all in order and it takes forever. Driving through the town though, I soon discovered a redeeming feature. We just went down the exact same bit of road that the other two DAB radios lost signal in, and it kept going. So after a thorough test, how have I got on with the cheapest adapter? Well, the Clarity isn't the prettiest of the three and is a little bit fiddly to use, but it does seem to have the most robust reception and is the cheapest. These three adapters have impressed me. The Sonichi was the easiest to use but loses marks because of its awkward aerial and heavy price tag, whereas the Clarity provided the strongest signal but felt poorly designed and impractical. The best all-rounder is the Pure Highway because of its reasonable price tag and ease of use. Just don't expect total perfection.